Hey guys, Pokezelda here, and welcome to one of my absolute favorite games, which is a 999, 9 hours, 9 person, 9 doors. This is part of the Zero Escape franchise, the trilogy, I believe, and it's the very first game in the franchise. I played this when I was like 15 on my DS, and I played the DS version, which did not have the flowchart and everything like the Steam version does. And yes, I know it's very quiet, there's no music. Here's your music if you want it. Apparently it doesn't do that. It's so stupid. But anyway, so let's just get started. So this game does have a lot of dialogue, a lot of reading, and as some of you may know, I'm dyslexic, so please, I'm not gonna edit everything I read because that's just impossible and it's just very annoying to do. I'll click to save. Yes, I would like to save here. It's so weird doing this with a mouse because I'm so used to a DS stylus. This game is fiction. All names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this blah, 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 blah. There's 2 modes of play, novel and adventure. You can switch intermediately. So yeah, we're on a ship. That is pretty obvious, I think, just by looking at the exterior. It seems to be an ocean liner. And something is counting down. It's counting down. Do, 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 do. Oh wait, copyright. I can't help myself though. Also, this is my cursor. You need to see it, otherwise you might not know what I'm doing. So this is novel. I don't know how to change it.
What the?
A loud noise startled Junpei away, and his eyes snapped open. As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't...
Ow!
Okay, calm down. I didn't even read that. He didn't recognize his surroundings. I'm sure that's what it said. With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
Whoa!
The voice acting, though, is incredible. His balance lost, and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! Ah! What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know either, dude.
A bed?
Yeah, a bed.
Fell pretty far.
Were you on top of here, or here, or here? I think he was up here, which...
That really hurt.
That's probably the worst place to be.
Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it. An earthquake! But it's shaking too fast for that.
I can't imagine that you look. It looks like you have a blurry vision, even though it's like just trembling.
Anyway.
Yes, we're in a cabin.
Am I?
We're in a cabin. On a ship, because of
Wait, it stopped?
their window. Oh, the creaking. Again,
What's that sound?
I played this when I was like 14, 15 years old, and this game is kind of horrific. Like, it has some very mature subject matter in terms of like gore and descriptions and endings and stuff like that. And some specific songs from this game, they still haunt me. They, like, when I hear them, I'm like, ugh. I remember when I heard that for the first time. Yeah, it's gotta be an experience.
That's 5. What's this 5 mean? It won't open. What's this? Is this keeping the door shut? Hey! Hello? Is anyone there?
The missing man!
Open the door!
Have you heard of the Muffin Man? Sorry.
Huh? What the hell is this?
A
A
bracelet.
watch? It doesn't look like one.
It's not a watch, it's a bracelet.
5. That's the same as the door. What? How do I take... Maybe
Sorry.
pushing something on this will work?
Sometimes I
Nothing.
read faster.
Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
Sometimes I read faster than than I can read it out loud, for example, and I click too fast. Nope.
No good. This stupid thing won't come off. What the hell is the deal with this thing? Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me?
Ooh.
My head.
Yeah, something happened to you for sure.
Huh. This is... Hold on. Am I on a ship?
I mean, it seems like it due to this window, right? What's... Hold on. Who puts that many screws in a wall? Like, how many screws are there? Do there need to be in a wall? What? Okay. And are these drawers, or is this just accents or something? Because, like, it looks like a drawer or something that you can grip, but nope. Probably not. I can't see.
If only it wasn't so dark outside. Huh?
Uh-oh.
What the? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Not the time to be saying you gotta be kidding me. If I just stay on this, the window will never crack. How many people, like, how many people is this the worst fear of? To be on a ship and the window cracks and water flows in. How many people?
What the hell is going on here?
There's water.
What the hell? God damn it!
Me. This song is so, like, familiar for me.
Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on,
No.
if you're there, say something!
There's no one there. Otherwise I would have said something.
It's not stopping.
No.
Not good. Not good at all. Okay.
You better start
I
doing
need to
something.
find a way out, and fast.
Yeah. So this is the room that we're in right now. Oh, that's cool. This was not animated in the DS version. It was just like a constant stream that was like 2D. Operations during an escape. During an escape, you are restricted to an area. Your goal, search around to uncover how to unlock the door. There are items and hints in the room that will help you escape. Click on the location you find suspicious to search the room. Use Q or E to move around the room. Okay. Gotcha. Water just keeps pouring through the window. It's like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something into the window is gonna stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. Okay. Doesn't look like our water is going to stop anytime soon. I have to find a way out. Sometimes you need to click things a lot more. There's a pair of simple chairs next to the table. The water's already up to the chair. Okay, we got pipe. That's a pipe. I know! I'll crawl on into the pipe and find a way out. I don't think you'll fit, Junpei. There's nobody here to make fun of my lame jokes. This sucks. Man, this sucks. Okay, well, there's a sink here. There's certainly something on this here. About items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Clicking item on the top left will take you to the item screen. Okay, so we can turn this around no matter how... This was also really annoying to do in DS. You were constantly like doing this just to get it to the right. Like, see how annoying that is? I'll just spit it at this. The notes got triangles in red and triangles in blue. The notes got triangles, okay, that's the same. So we're gonna need this and turn it around as well. But for now, investigate with an item. In the item visible in the lower left is the item currently in hand. When you close the item screen, the last selected item will be in hand. If you hold an item while investigating the room, you may trigger a reaction. Try switching out items in hand and search different places. Click the item icon or press V to quickly change between items. Okay, so... okay. Hello, picture frame. An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. Okay, so we got screws. Doesn't seem like there is anything hidden on the sink. This is the only drain in this room. The sink is a piece of junk. Well, I won't be draining any water here, I guess. This thing, okay, this is the same. The towel. There's a towel next to the sink. There's a towel next to the sink. There's still a towel next to the sink. No, I can't click on these suspicious knobs that look like drawer knobs. A bulletin boards. There's nothing on it. Okay. Ah, look at this. I can also do that. Let's not do that though. Oh, sorry. Didn't want that. Okay. Well, I can't reach this bunk. Might as well look through it. Huh? Damn. Nothing's here. How about here? Aha! Got another one of them. Nothing else under the pillow. Can't bring myself to call this a bed. It feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. Accurate. I think that is a very accurate assessment. Okay, so this is something we'll talk about later. A key!
Should probably hold on to this key.
Oh, this is a cutscene.
Huh. Oh, what's up with my face?
Yeah, you look like you've just come back from the dead or something.
Like a zombie.
Yeah.
Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and
flashback.
I'm back. Not like anyone will respond.
I have 2 cats, so I say, I'm back, babies! And they're like, meow! So I do have someone who responds, or 2
Man,
people.
Work was rough today. Huh? A breeze?
Yeah.
Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open?
I don't think you did.
Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it. What? Who are...
There's a reason why they're
I can't...
wearing his mask, or gas mask, so there's a reason for that. Because of this!
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
I saw a Let's Player call this person Daft Punk, and I thought it was so apt. So I'm gonna call this person Daft Punk, because I think it's hilarious. So, thank you, Daft Punk.
You are going to participate in a game. The Nonary Game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask.
You don't know if it's a guy. They had a voice changer. It could have been a girl.
That son of a bitch must have taken me here.
Again, we're not sure if it's a guy.
When I get my hands on him... Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
Exactly! Just what I was saying.
Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen. What the hell is going on? Why me?
Oh, you figured that out.
Participate in a game. The Nonary is a
Yes.
game.
We know. We just heard.
The Nonary Game. Huh. What the hell is a Nonary Game? God damn it!
Sorry, I skipped that because I find it very annoying when people repeat the same line over and over. I'm like, yeah, we get it. There's nothing left on the mirror. Oh, sorry. I was trying to click the other one. 5. 5, huh? What does that mean? I guess that's the lever, huh? Maybe if I pull it? Well, it looks like pulling on the lever just makes a weird noise. Great. The light's still red and the display hasn't changed. Damn it! Why the hell is this thing opening? This song accompanies many situations, so I'm very familiar with it. I can keep looking till the cows come home. All I'm gonna find up there is that pillow. Damn it! Isn't there anything else I can use? There's a blue briefcase on top of the bed. Yes, but we don't have that yet. We do have a red one, and we do have the red key. Item. So let me see. So that we need that. So we start here, but we don't know what the code is. So let's see if there's anything in here. Huh, looks like there is. A blue key. A key? Yeah, there's a little blue key in the bottom of this pot. Odd. Oh, I got the key, blue key. The red key and the blue key. This is the door to the stove. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open. There's a screwdriver. Ooh, can I tab? Well, the screwdriver's got those screws off easily enough, and here's the picture. Again, this thing is so annoying. Okay, good enough. Let me see. So we have a 7, a 4, 7, 4, 7, 4, 8, 5, 7, 4, 8, 5, 7, 4, 8, 5, 7, 4, 8, 5. I don't care. 7. I just did that. 7, 4, 8, 5. A screwdriver, huh? Wonder why that's here. 7, 4, 8, 5, right? 7. There's a lock on this briefcase. It won't budge. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole. 7, 4, 8, 5. I'm not sure anymore. Alright, let's stick that red key in here. It's not opening. In fact, it's not doing anything at all. Well, alright, I'll take that back. I guess I can move the dial now. So, it looks like I'm gonna have to put in the right numbers and then turn the key. I do that, this thing should pop right open. Let's give it a shot. Minigames. During an escape, your investigation may trigger one of several minigames. All operations for the minigames are done by clicking the screen. Some minigames will require you to manipulate something, while others will only require you to apply the right object or click the right thing. Operation instructions. Clicking the dial will cause it to move to the next number. Enter 4 numbers this way and click the key. If the numbers are correct, it will unlock. 7, 4, 8, 5? I don't know. 7, 4, 8, 3, 5? 5? Yo! I forgot. I was really like, was it 5? Yes! I unlocked it. It's opening. These look like key cards. There's a number on each one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, we got that. So now we also have the code for the blue ones, which I guess, let me see here, is 0, 0, 2. I'm like literally looking right here. 0, 2, 6 0 2 6 0 2 6 3 0 2 6 3 0 2 6 3 0 2 6 3 0 2 6 3 0 2 6 3. Doesn't matter what I do, this thing won't budge. Guess it's locked. This is just like the red. Is this one just like the red briefcase? I forgot already. I forgot. 0 2 6 3. Alright, let's see what happens if I put the blue key in the keyhole. And nothing. I guess I'm gonna need some sort of code for the dial. 0 2 6 3. My memory is better than I think it is. Alright, let's see if these numbers work. And I turn of the key and hey, looks like it's working. Yes! Alright, let's open it up. Yes! It opened. Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file? File screen. If you find any documents or notes during an escape, the information contained in the item, in them will be available on the file screen. Press enter to open the, enter to open the file screen. I was like, isn't that backspace? No, it's enter. Alright, let's see what's in this file. Digital root? Let's see here. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single digit number and they add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double digit number, add the number in the 10th place to the number in the ones place. In the ones place, not loans place. Keep adding digits in this manner until you have a single digit answer. That final single digit is your digital root. Example, the digital root of 6, 7, 8 would be 6 plus 7 plus 8 is 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. Therefore, the digital root of 6, 7, and 8 is 3. The digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. Therefore, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1. I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit number. Oh, looks like there's something on the back of this thing. A notebook, a pen, and a calculator. And a stack of keycards. Huh. Nice. New materials have been added to the file screen. Calculator. Press backspace. There's the backspace to open the calculator screen. The calculator can also calculate a digital root which will be important to the progression of the story. Okay. What's flow? Okay. Look, this is the chart. The flowchart that I did not have in the DS version. So all of these are steps that we need to go through in order to get one of these endings right here. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 is one. 6 endings. I'm pretty sure there's 8 or 7 or 8 endings though. So this is file? No. Doesn't look like there's anything else in the briefcase. So that's the map. I mean, I would just literally go here, you know, digital root. 2. Digital root is 2. Okay. Oh, that's fun. What else? Map, save, flow, stop, file. There we go. Let me just... I know. Just in case we get new ones. There. Ooh. There we go. There. Okay, so I think that's everything here from what I remember. These cards with numbers on them. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. Alright, let's slide these cards and see if they work. And... Huh? It's not working. Why? Damn it! No, that's right. I still have cards that I haven't used. Damn it! Not again! There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint. Of course! The files! The file said something about a digital route. A digital route. The digital route, huh? What am I supposed to do with... There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get a digital route of 5? I'm not really sure about this. Ah, whatever. It's worth a shot. Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards that give me the digital route of 5 through the reader. Operating instructions. Click 3 cards to select them. The digital route of the selected cards will be displayed. Clicking reset will deselect all currently selected cards. After you select the 3 cards, click on the device. Oh, my back hurts, man. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so we need a digital route of 5, which we need 3 cards apparently. 1, 2, 3. That will give us 5. So let's think here. So if we can get 14, I'm thinking 14 will give us 14. That's 13. That's 16. I'm not very good. I'm also have dyscalculia, so calculus is also not my best strong suit. I've been blessed with a lot of genetical issues apparently. Let me see here. I mean, yeah. It just took me a while, but I got there. Alright, I think it's gonna work. Here we go. That's a new noise. Huh? Did it just unlock? Well, that light was red, and now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now. Time to go. Are we sure? I really want to look around at this beautiful water. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at it. I love the animation. Definitely did not do this in the DS version. Oh, this light. Can I click on the light? No? Still want to know why there's so many screws in the wall, but guess we're not going to figure out anything new here. Let's open it up and go towards way too much dialogue. I'm not joking. The next part is going to be so much dialogue.
Whoa!
It's insane. Like, I remember playing this for the first time and being like, oh my god, when are we getting to play the game? I got stuck reading for 2 hours, I feel like. Anyway, I'm not gonna make it any better by keep talking by talking so much.
Wait,
that's what I mean.
Is it over? Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn.
Ooh. So this is novel screen. Junpei struggled to his feet in the still rushing water.
Well, better than drowning, I guess. Am I in a hallway?
So what's the difference?
Oh. A door. Another door.
I don't like it. Novel's better.
Damn this water. Ugh. Let me
I
go.
always feel like this. Like when I'm running through water, I'm like, oh my god, it's keeping me back. Junpei leapt up to the stairs, straight for the door. I might add words or subtract
yes,
doors.
It opened.
Doors? Words, not doors. The door burst open and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could there have been to what he saw?
What? What the hell?
This song. Oh. His voice trailed off, and all he could do was stare. A polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the others. What the fuck does that word mean? Equidistant? The stairs and pillars were solid wood, and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. If you see me tracing the words, this is what you do as a dyslexic person to kind of point out the words so you don't skip any of them. So if you see me doing that, I'm just trying to read correctly, so I hope that's okay. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s.
This is the inside of a ship?
Looks like the Titanic, doesn't it? Junpei couldn't help but wonder.
Well,
the water quickly filling the hallway behind him suggested that yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out from the room he'd been in, gathering speed as it moved towards the stairs.
That's what I thought. This is totally
Maybe you should move.
Wait, what the hell? A wave?
Yeah, what did you expect?
Shit. Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest and on the polished floor, and ran towards the tremendous staircase in front of him.
C deck.
B deck.
Hurry! Hurry!
As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship.
A deck's next.
He took the stairs two at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself, just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead.
What?
His face, dude. Like, look at his face. Like, ah! He looks like a freaking like bird who's like, ah! Like the rest is kind of like, huh? But he's like, ah! Anyway, Junpei saw other person out of the corner of his eye. I feel like there's a dyslexic person that didn't like read it well. Junpei saw other persons out of the corner of his eye. Another person, or Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eye. I mean, this is not just one person. This is 4 other people, I should say.
People?
Yeah. He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing, apparently he saw one person, but then he saw that there were more than that. I was wrong, I'm sorry. The landing to the left of the stairs, there were 4 people staring at him. And on the right side, 3 more.
A lot of people.
Yeah. 9 people in total. As all told, there were 7 of them. Are you sure? Yeah, that's 7. And you're 8. But who's number 9? It looked as though they had been on their way down to the stairs. They'd stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. He'd done the same of course, and now they stood there staring at each other. Junpei didn't move, one foot placed awkwardly on the next step in the middle of a stride. Who were these people? This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei, and time began to move again.
I guess it's another one of us now.
A dancer.
The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer. Her clothes covered very little, and her prodigious jewelry a little more.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
With no further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and towards the doors behind him.
Okay.
Well, okay then. Sorry. I click too fast sometimes, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. I mean, she does got the boobas. I will say that. She is very well endowed. And she's not, like, scared to show it. But the others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman.
Silver hair?
Huh? The first to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair. He threw a quick glance at Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering.
One of us, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. I mean, that doesn't look like a face without fear, I'm just saying. He looks very angry. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and he came close enough as he passed for Junpei to see wisps of gray in his hair. His composure and shock of hair struck Junpei as rather like that of an elderly lion.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Look at his face. He looks like super, like, shocked. Like, angry, like enraged.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
The next to speak to Junpei was a girl with pink hair and a high voice.
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
The funniest thing is that this is Tatsuki and Yoruichi from Bleach in the English dub. Also, the guy with the silver hair is Ravioli from Zelda Breath of the Wild. I call him Ravioli, it's Ravali, but, you know. I don't care. Ravioli he is, so... Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as though he was sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene, and he was dressed rather elegantly for someone his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help but feeling that he was noble and dignified somehow. He certainly had never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like.
That's 9 of us then. All of the cards are in hand.
He knows more than he's letting on. What does that mean? Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with the pink hair rushed past him.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
He looks like his eyes are about to pop out of his head. And he were very angry. He turned just in time to see 2 more people running toward him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him. And the other was a veritable mountain of a man. The awkward... It's so funny. He became Michael Jackson. The scrawny one scuttled past Junpei as though he were running from something.
What's that all about?
I don't know, he's kind of weird.
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go.
Yeah, okay, I'm going. Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way. Thrown off balance by the man and recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked up at what the other 7 had been running toward.
Hey man, that was dangerous!
Huh?
There were 2 pairs of large iron doors set into the wall in front of him. They looked quite sturdy and each had handles jutting out from them. Written across the surface of each door in red paint. Are you sure that's paint? It could be blood. Just very vibrant blood. Was a number. On the door on the right...
4? And this one says... 5.
They're the same.
The guy Junpei had decided to call Silver was mumbling to himself. So this is Ravioli or Ravali from Breath of the Wild.
The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too,
Oh, and Ace also has a really good voice actor. What was it? Oh yeah, Yuhabaha and what's his face? What's his face again? What's his name? The guy from Bleach. I mean, Yuhabaha from Bleach and like Ichigo's like spirit of the sword thing. Zangetsu? Old man Zangetsu, I think? Is it Zangetsu or is it another one? I think it's Zangetsu. Like, that's his voice, if you didn't know. Just so you know. With an arched eyebrow, the lion looked over at Silver.
My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
I love how he said, I opened it and ran down the hallway outside, as if, like, nothing happened. There wasn't water in his room, apparently. He didn't have to struggle and puzzle his way out. It was as though the floodgates had opened. They all began to talk at once.
Me too.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
It soon became clear that each one of them had awoken in a room with a locked door and solved a puzzle to escape. Oh, they did solve a puzzle. Well, the first lying guy said that he just walked out in the hallway, so... They all ended up in the same room. Almost as though they had been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady?
That scarf is not doing anything for you, you know. It's just literally a ribbon. Before the dancer had time to finish, Silver was already running.
Open! Damn it!
He grabbed hold of the door labeled 5 and pulled. However...
Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
Imagine that this was never voiced over. That there had voiceover or voice acting in the DS version, so you had to read all of this, and he wouldn't say anything.
Out of my way!
Yeah, he's a mountain of a man, so... The mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside. His path cleared, he took a few steps back and then threw himself at the door. Did I just say Thor? Because I mean door. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. No? 5, 6 times. The door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no signs of breaking or opening. The mountain threw himself at the door again.
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way.
Junpei turned towards the door 4, sorry. Next to the door on the wall was a small box.
This looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier. So that means this door is probably locked too. But still...
He had to check. Junpei grabbed the handle and threw all of his weight onto it. Nope. It was locked as tight as the door next to it, and as he had suspected.
Damn it!
Junpei punched the door. This is my fun dyslexic brain who's like, punch the door. Yes, Junpei punched the door. Junpei punched the door. It did not respond.
Are there any other doors?
He'd barely finished the thought when the sea-deck plate he'd passed on the way up sprang unbidden into his mind. His body moved before he had time to think. Junpei turned and ran back towards the stairs. He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. It was a girl. She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. Finally, the music had stopped. He wasn't confined by her beauty or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew he'd met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. I hate that word. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well.
Huh?
Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly toward her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time. The quake caught the girl unprepared and she fell.
Watch out!
Moving on instinct, Junpei leaped to catch her, or so he thought.
Oh.
She's so pretty. With beautiful purple eyes. Yes, they are purple, not blue. Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own.
Yeah.
He was flat on his back, and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at the walls and the ceilings. But eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last the girl opened her mouth.
Oh my gosh! Is that you, Jumpy?
Jumpy! 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 Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki. Akane Kurashiki. Yeah. They say Akane, but it's Akane in Japanese, but anyway. She and Junpei had been friends since childhood. They had gone to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth of her face. Feelings he thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment. No. I do not want to go to advanced. I want to stay novel. Thank you very much. This is a visual novel, so we're gonna do novel. A speaker crackled to life, and a cold, airy voice filled the room. Welcome aboard. Yeah, it's a core of Daft Punk. Sure.
What?
What's that voice?
They hurriedly entangled themselves from one another and struggled to their feet. Their 7 companions had heard the voice as well, and many of their faces had gone pale. They looked around frantically, desperate to locate the source of the voice. At last they found it. A speaker set in the ceiling. No, you're Daft Punk. That's who you are. The voice was harsh, obscured occasionally by the crackle of static. Junpei recognized it. How could he have forgotten it?
That guy in the gas mask! Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
What do you mean to do to us?
Nonary Game.
What the hell's that?
The voice continued, implacable? Implacable? I don't know. Implaceable, I guess?
What is he talking about?
Hey,
I don't know.
there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
I don't know where she would have the rules on her person, but in her boob somewhere, like in her like little top at the boob section or something, or in her like choker maybe. Silver reached into his pocket and pulled out a small slip of paper. The rest of them reached into their own pockets and pulled out similar slips of paper. Junpei folded suit and dug into the pocket of his pants. He felt the telltale crumple of a paper slightly damp from his earlier
Hey,
ordeal.
I got one too.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter.
Why is this a thing? Why is the text here and not here so we can see who's like talking? Because now this guy's face is behind the text.
Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
His request had been delivered to Junpei, who, after a short moment of surprise, did as he had been asked.
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet.
He glanced around and looked like everyone else had one as well and had come to much the same conclusion.
The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
There's one last thing I want to tell you. As you have no doubt surmised, this ship has begun to sink. On April 14, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into Earth's moon. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 days, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. I will give you more time.
Excuse me, I'm a bit sniffly today.
9 hours. That is the time we will be giving to make your escape.
9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Or whatever sequence you want to do.
I hear a bell.
The voice finished and the speaker went silent.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
Everyone had their eyes on the antique clock embedded in the wall. 7, 8, 9. The sound of the 9th bell faded away, and the 10th never came.
It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
I think it's 9 p.m. I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier. It has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Now it is time. Let our game begin. I wish you all the best of luck.
The speaker went silent and did not speak again.
Hey! You bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
You know, there's no sense in being so aggressive.
That guy won't stop shouting.
Hey, right?
And the others.
Oh, here we go. Ha!
Whew.
Junpei too was consumed by his thoughts.
I have way too many questions. Who is Zero?
I don't know.
What's the Nonary Game? What's it for?
I mean,
Is
I
he
do
some
know,
nutjob
but
just
I don't know.
doing this to mess with us, or does he have some other purpose?
Well, actually, I never figured out who Zero was. Like, I don't think I was smart enough as a 15-year-old to figure out who Zero was. I do remember playing it, like, in 2017 again, but I just, like, flew through the game and I didn't really think about it. I have my theories, but I don't know which one is which. I don't remember. I do know what the Nonary Game is and what it was for and everything, so... But, you know, I'm just playing this because I haven't played the third game in the franchise, and the second game I don't remember anything of. Like, I remember parts, but like not the entire game like I remember this game. Anyway, I see some kind of nut job just messing with stuff, or I mean, I'm not spoiling anything.
Why part of this insane game?
I am taking my audience, my subscribers and my audience through this game as I played it as I did before, at least from what I remember. So I'm gonna pick the doors I picked the first time, I think. At least I think those were the doors that I, picked. I'm not sure. And why pick me to be a part of this insane game?
And the others. Why are these 8 people here? And the most confusing of them all.
Akane.
Why is Akane here? I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her? Why now? Coincidence? No. There's no way. There has to be a reason. I don't know what exactly, but there has to be.
Very well. Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
Oh, sorry, I didn't even read that, did I? The lines first seemed very oddly loud in the silence, sorry. I was thinking about which doors I picked the first time I played this game, because it's been such a long time. It's been like 15 years.
Hey, wait! But don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this zero says.
No, that's not what I mean.
Blind shook his head, mildly annoyed.
I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
What?
Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A deck already, right?
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush though, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes. I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Sure.
Whoa! What the hell? It's completely submerged.
Damn. If the water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown.
No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about.
The prince knelt down and gently drew his hand across
See?
it.
The water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has been stopped. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said that our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
Then you're saying we won't sink till then?
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A deck and C deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C deck before we jump to any conclusion? Might find something there.
You're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious.
No numbers on either door. And I don't see an authentication device either. Nope. It's locked.
This one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
This one doesn't open either.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man, give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try.
It looks like a door you have to pull, not
It
push.
won't budge.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even with 2 of us trying. It's very well made.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
The way she said that under her breath, like, idiots. Try using your brains first.
Huh?
Take a closer look.
A keyhole?
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door.
A key.
A key, huh?
You got a problem?
It's the sun symbol. It's astrology and astronomy, so
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
I'm very well informed about that, so. Ignoring the tense air between the two, Junpei moved closer to examine the doorknob.
What's this?
It's the sun symbol. It's also the sign of your sun sign. Just above it was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot.
There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
Hey, look! Over here, too!
That's Saturn right there.
More doors.
Pink Hair was looking at double doors they hadn't examined yet. More
I
doors.
think they're elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
May as well try pressing it. Huh. Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Or we need to do something with this card reader. And there's a strange mark here, too. What is this? It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the h.
It's Saturn. Junpei stared at it for a while.
This is the symbol of Saturn.
Uh-huh.
It's an astrological symbol.
Then the mark on the other door.
The sun.
I think that was the sun symbol. We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
I don't remember that.
A deck, huh? I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
We may as well check again since we're talking about it.
Lion's words urged them on, and they took the stairs up.
There! The two doors next to the stairs.
You see what I mean? It's way too much dialogue.
The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
That's Earth.
She's right. It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol. The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
I see.
Junpei looked up at the ceiling.
The ceiling. Metal plates. Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
Could be.
I wish we could get out through there.
Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered.
There were several windows along both sides of the ship, or at least there had been. They, too, were covered with metal plates.
In other words,
We're stuck. There's nowhere
we're
left.
trapped. All the exits go nowhere.
Junpei was not happy. The girl with pink hair spoke up.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
Then the mountain spoke.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
That is more accurate than you think. The prince did not agree.
No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
Yep.
Oh, you mean the numbered doors.
Yes. All eyes turned towards the doors with the numbers on them. The atmosphere in the room grew tense.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that.
The dancer moved in front of the doors as if to block them.
We'd have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
Suddenly, everyone began to speak at once.
May as well give it a shot. We can't stay here forever.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
The clamor of voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. Their arguments grew more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at one another.
Hey! Shut up!
They fell silent and all eyes turned to Junpei. He felt each stare burning into him, but he refused to flinch.
Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
We need to exchange information. We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
They were silent. Some of them looked the other way, or bit their lip, or crossed their arms and stared at the ceiling. But one of them spoke up. It was Akane.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy?
Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei.
Wait to throw me under the bus. What if one of them wanted to kill me? She pointed towards Junpei.
We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop! Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would! We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
Pretty good idea. I think we'll leave the episode here for now, and we'll see what kind of code names they give each other in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!